Welcome to this Conference Caolinas Tournament edition of Tornado Watch. I'm King Sports Information Director Travis Chow with head women's volleyball coach Chris Toomey. How are you doing today?
Doing good, thank you.
Saturday, had a week off, and then you played your conference tournament quarterfinals. Got a win over Converse. It's always nice to get that win in postseason play, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. You know, we had a week off before we played that match, and so as a coach, you don't always like having that much time between matches, but it was a good win for us, and it's always nice as you're moving forward and you're in kind of a single elimination do or die situation to move forward and to play well.
A couple players that played really well against Converse were in the middle was Kelsey Griffitts, who hit 588 or hit 600, and Grace Underwood, who didn't have an error and hit 588. Kelsey is now second in the country in attack percentage, and Grace has moved into the top 10 at 10. Tell about their performance this year and how nice they have someone in the middle that just hits at a high percentage.
Right. You know, they have been so strong all year, and obviously there's evidence there just by their hitting percentage for the year. And I think the thing that is impressive about them is that they're both pretty small for that position. But they are just so smart. They see the block really well. They make good decisions. They identify where the defense is. They try to make the defense work. They put it in places where the defense is not set up. And they know when to take swings, when to possibly tip a ball or to hit a roll shot. And those things are you know, those things you try to teach, but to be able to implement those during games is a different story. And they have just, they've been consistent for us all year long. And to see them stepping up in the tournament is big. And like I've said before, when they do that, it makes it so much easier for our outsides because the other teams are having to focus on them and give them attention that it makes it more difficult to defend our team.
Not only have those two hit at a high rate this season, the offense has as a whole hit about 250, I believe, this season. A big key to that is your setter, and Olivia Underwood has played solid all year, hasn't she?
She has. She's definitely, I think she's the best setter in the conference. I'm probably a little bit biased, but she does a really good job of running the offense, knowing what hitters are playing well on any given day, being able to distribute it to where the defense doesn't exactly know who she's going to. And she just also is very good at holding defense by not giving away her sets too early. And so she's playing great, and she definitely makes us a better offensive team.
Yeah, now we're in Conference Caolinas Tournament play here. Is it different? Is the mindset a little bit different now that we're in postseason play and matches a little more intense? Got Limestone coming up, 6 seed Limestone coming up at home on Wednesday.
Yeah, you know, I think anytime you're in the tournament, there's an urgency. You know that there's no room for error. You've got to play well, and so it definitely is a little bit of a different mindset. At the same time, there's a lot of excitement and adrenaline for the tournament because it's that time of year. You've worked all season. You're kind of ready for there to be that moment when there's big matches and you got to go out there and perform. And so we're excited about it. Limestone is a strong team, and they're a very complete team. They have they've got strong outsides, strong middles. Their setter does a good job. They play very good defense. So I think that, you know, we have our work cut out for us, and it is not going to be an easy match, and we definitely expect a fight on Saturday.
Yeah, they're the 6 seed, but there was a 4-way tie for
right.
the 3, 4, 5, and 6 seed, so they're almost like a 3 seed, I guess you could say. What are some of the keys coming up? You face Limestone, and then possibly the winner. Then, if you win, the winner of Erskine and top seed Belmont Abbey. What are some of the keys to win on Wednesday night and then again on Saturday in the finals?
Yeah, you know, I think for us, it's all about just being consistent. I think that we have the parts to be a really hard team to beat, but you can't give teams kind of room to get momentum and that kind of thing. And I feel like we did that really well at the beginning of the year, and then I think we struggled with that a little bit recently. But, you know, I think when we are playing consistent, when we are really taking our defense and turn it into offense, then we're really successful. And I think anytime when you're at this point of the season, really what it comes down to when you've got 4 good teams that are still in this, a lot of it is serve and serve receive, I believe. We've got to serve tough to get teams out of system to where it makes our kind of our job on defense easier. We've also got to serve receive well so that we can get into offense and force other teams to have to make defensive plays. So I think at this point, any team could advance out of the 4 that are still there, and I think the team that really serves well and serve receives well is going to have a good chance.
Yeah, you would think King might have a little bit leg up there, ranked 6th in the country, 2.5 bases a set. That's served well all year.
Right.
Is that a mentality of serve tough?
Definitely. I mean, definitely. That's what we go for. Is we kind of sometimes take the good with the bad. So sometimes it may mean we have some more errors than maybe some other teams, but we're hoping that in that risk there's going to be some reward. What you hope doesn't happen is you just have a game where you've got a lot of errors but I feel like our girls are really doing a good job. I feel like every person we have going back to serve is doing a good job of taking other teams out of system, and so we just don't want that. We don't want to pull back in the pressure, but we instead want to push forward in that way.
All right, thank you, Coach, and good luck in the Conference Caolinas semifinals here at the Student Center on Wednesday night at 6:30 p.m. Not a normal 7 p.m. start, but 6:30 here at Post Limestone.
Great, thank you.